Hey everybody, Audiophile Barista here and welcome to vlog 133 where I talk about audio, coffee and other things that keep me busy. Yesterday we had a big storm here in the Netherlands, in Rotterdam, and today it is still a little bit windy. Now it's been a while and I must say I have some advice for you guys. The first advice is don't get sick, it's really annoying, and the second advice is don't get 3 diseases at the same time because it is really killing and it is the reason why I am not making any videos at the moment. But here's a little one just to show you that I'm still here. I will be back, but starting next year. Now let's see what's happening over here. So over here there's not much happening. I still have my wonderful turntable, the wonderful LUMIN A1, the incredible Ear 864 preamplifier combined with the wonderful 300B Audion Silver Night limited edition. I still have the Denafrips Ares 2 and the Audiolab 6000 CDT. But down here something changed. Over there is a PS Audio filter, but that is not the one that is normally here because somehow one of the things, apart from me being sick all the time, there's also a lot of equipment that is sick all the time. Over here we have the PS Audio regenerator. I had it recapped a year, 1.5 years ago. And this is a wonderful piece of equipment, but it had some problems. Somehow it keeps turning off and on during operation, meaning it will shut down everything that is connected, which is all the equipment over here, and it would also do it when turned off. Strange thing is, and I know because then the streamer would be off, and I was wondering why did you turn off all of a sudden, and the same went for the Denafrips. Why did you turn off, and do I have to turn you on again? And it appears when I was home one day I heard this clicking noise, and it turned out that the PS Audio regenerator just turned on and off at random and then shut down all the equipment. So this thing needs to be repaired, but things never come in once. So let's do a little tour to all the products that I have that are broken or sick. Now the thing that is broken is the music server. Now this is probably my fault and I still have to look at it, but probably what I will end up doing is put a very big hard drive in here, because the one that is in there at the moment is too small. Put a very big one in it, make a normal computer out of it and use it as a music server, but that's for a later date. So in my collection I also have this Marantz PM200 that some years ago just broke down on me, and I am still looking for a repairman, a guy that understands what an audiophile wants in Rotterdam, in the neighborhood, and I still haven't found one. So this has been on the shelf for some years. I like the looks of it. I would love to have it playing one day, and I think for next year 2024 is going to be the year to resurrect all these pieces of equipment. But for now, this one is also broken. Another one that is broken is this loudspeaker. This is an Allison 6 loudspeaker. It sounds wonderful, and you have seen my video maybe. This is a special thing. You can see it a little bit in the video. The tweeter, mid-range tweeter, is on the front, and on top of this loudspeaker the subwoofer is. But the cone of the loudspeaker, I had it repaired by myself. I made a whole video about it, you can watch it, and after half a year it came loose a little bit, so this has to be repaired also, and I don't know if I'm going to do it or I have it done, but this will be brought back to life in 2024, because this is an absolutely wonderful loudspeaker. Then in the collection I have this wonderful Telefunken Concertino Hi-Fi. It looks absolutely stunning. As you can see, it does not have loudspeakers included as some of these things do. And over here, actually, I have some of the Telefunken. These do work. Some Telefunken loudspeakers that do work. I would love to reconnect those, but this one, the transistors need to be replaced. I had a guy looking at it. All the lights, everything is working. Just the transistors need to be replaced. So that's something that is also going to happen in 2024, because I would love to have this thing play again. But for now, this one is also broken. This one I'm not going to repair, it's just for the looks. Over here, this thing has been broken for, I don't know, 10 years now. This was my first phono preamp. I loved it. It broke down. Maybe I'll get it fixed, but this is a classic. And I like the looks so much that I even want to have it, although it's broken. Now this wonderful radio, absolutely stunning looking. When I bought it, it was broken and I had it repaired one day. It played for a few weeks and then it broke down again. It's only radio. I don't really listen to the radio, so I just keep it like that. But I absolutely love this. The looks of it, it's just amazing. Here we have the wonderful quad, the 34 preamp, the FM4 radio, and the 306 power amplifier. Now this has been repaired last year and it is working. It is working, just that at the rear where you have to put in your banana plugs, that part is broken. I need to fix it so that I can put back banana plugs in them and play it, because this thing is working, and that is also one that is going to be repaired next year. But for now, it is broken. So over here we have an LNG amplifier. I was promised that this thing was completely restored, and it does work, but it makes a lot of noise, which I don't like. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have this repaired, because the only reason, and as you can see, those yellow sliders, those are not the originals, the orange ones are, but the orange, 3 yellow ones, the orange ones were broken, were gone, not included in the package. So that was a little bit of a bummer. But this LNG Luxman and group, the only reason I bought it, because at one time I picked up these wonderful loudspeakers. These are also from LNG. These play, they are working. This is an absolutely wonderful loudspeaker, and I thought, well, why not get an LNG amplifier also to play these? So I have that, but there's much too much hissing sound and stuff coming from it. It's not enjoyable to listen to, but I would love to have those two play together. But for now, this one is also broken. And another one that still needs to be repaired is this Magnepan. It still looks very nice, but it has the usual problem that these kind of loudspeakers have, and I need to get them repaired. So that is another one that is going to be repaired next year, because I love the look of these loudspeakers and I absolutely want them to play again. So that's going to happen, but next year. And then, of course, last but not least, this is my wonderful record player, 87's player. this thing, well, there is not much that can be broken about these things. It's just that the wind-up mechanism is jammed, so I need to have someone look at that. And that is another thing that is going to be for next year. But I love this thing. Here you have, for those of you who haven't seen, this is where the sound comes out, and this is basically the volume. Softer, louder. Those were the days. Nothing too complicated. Just shut off the volume. And I love this thing. So that is also one that is going to be playing, but again, next year. Okay, so I understand this is a little bit of a video of sadness, but after being sick for 3 months, having 3 different diseases at the same time, I also thought it was a little bit appropriate to show you all the other things that are broken in my house, and it will give you a glimpse of what is going to happen next year and what to look out for. So I'm going to just have some holidays. I had my last working day yesterday. Because of all the sickness, I only had the energy to do work and nothing else. That's why I didn't make any videos. And I am planning to get better. I will absolutely need the next 2 weeks to regain my energy and stuff like that. But after that, I will be back. And for now, you know a little bit about what is going to happen. And probably, because I already also sold a lot of stuff, I'm probably also going to give the turntable a new cartridge. Still deciding on which one, but that is what I want to give you for now. I say happy holidays, and I will see you next year.